have this really weird growth, rash, bumpy looking thing between my legs in a very private area that I'm not really sure even what to call it. This growth that I have kind of looks like a bunch of little peaks and valleys with little skin tags and folds in between them. And it does feel kind of like sandpaper. It's more rough, and it's just pretty uncomfortable. This growth initially started maybe 7, 8 years ago, and it was just a little tiny skin tag. And as it got worse, it grew larger on both of my inner thighs. It does crack a lot too, especially when sweat gets in those little cracks. It makes things really inflamed, and it has that sensation of burning. That's kind of what makes it more irritating and a little bit harder to walk every once in a while. Back when I first started noticing this growth on my inner thigh, I did ask a doctor about it. He told me to keep it dry and clean all the time, which I normally try to do. So most of the time I just have to grab a wet wipe, usually works the best. Just kind of clean all the little ridges and everything really good, and then just kind of just reapply that ointment. The ointment helps keep moisture away from that area, but I have not found a solution to helping it get better at all. I have 2 children, Serenity and Kira. Hey girls, let's go swing. I love being a dad. There's nothing more enjoyable than seeing a smile on your kids' face every time they see you. See, now you guys gotta move it. I do remember going camping out a lot as a kid, playing soccer with my parents, but I can't really do a whole lot like that now because doing a lot of outdoor activities makes it inflamed. Okay, all right, come on, girls. Let's go inside.
No.
Just for a minute. I don't want my kids growing up thinking that Dad never did anything with me because he wasn't able to. How you doing?
How do I look like I'm doing?
Want some water?
Yeah, and a maid or landscaper.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're better at it than I am, though.
That is totally a lie.
We kind of have a smart-ass kind of relationship.
I don't want to be doing all this. This is your job. Yeah.
Like, I want to help you, but it hurts all the time.
Yeah, I do the house, the kids, the work.
I know, you do a lot. If I have different tasks that I need to do around the house or mow the yard, I always put a lot of different tasks on her that I should be able to do. Because of this condition, I can't do that a whole lot.
So how's your ripples and bubbles doing today?
Not really very comfortable today.
Have you thought about maybe, finally bringing your butt to the doctor, get that checked out?
It's kind of in a private area, though.
Wah, wah, wah.
I know.
I had 2 C-sections. They were all up in my business. Ethan has changed from being a relatively active dude. Now he goes to work, comes home, and just pretty much sits on the couch for a lot of the day. My biggest concern is that you're going to turn into, one with the couch instead of getting it checked out. The term man-up applies in this situation.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, because, if I don't do something, then I'll get to the point where I can't walk or do anything, and I'll have to have you help me do everything, and you probably won't have much to do with me after that.
Yeah, I didn't sign up to take care of you.
Well, hello, hi.
Hello, hi.
How are you?
Ethan.
Nice to meet you. Dr. Lee, welcome. Have a seat. You are Ethan, as you said. What can I do for you?
So I have this, it's like a collection of skin tags or...
Okay.
It's more or less like a bunch of ridges and valleys. And so what happens is it gets irritated, especially when I sweat and stuff. It inhibits me from doing activities that I want to do. It kind of hurts once in a while when I walk.
Let me take a look. Is it okay out here? You only have to show us this part. You don't have to show us anything extra.
I just don't know how the best way to...
You can probably put your foot up on one of these.
Sure. It's in a really awkward spot,
Yeah,
so...
nothing's awkward around here. Don't be embarrassed, Ethan. When I am in doctor mode and I'm examining a patient, nothing is gonna be awkward. Even though it's in my parking lot, it's not awkward. So yeah, you get these little like nooks and crannies right there, and I see one little lone skin tag right there.
Yep.
So the other side is the same, right?
This side's a lot worse.
Okay, let's take a look at that side then, if you don't mind.
So a lot of times
I see,
I
right.
get this.
I do see darkening of the skin. I see some little skin tags. I see some bumpiness. I see the velvety texture of this, and that gives me some really good ideas as to what this is. I think I know what he has. This looks like a condition called acanthosis nigricans, which is a pretty common condition. We see it in areas that you would think kind of rub together. When it comes out all of a sudden, it can actually mean there's something else going on internally. It can be related to diabetes. Do you know if you have diabetes?
I don't.
Sometimes it can indicate that you may be overweight. And we found that it actually gets better when they lose weight. The letdown is the fact that I don't have a wand to wave and make it go away, or a treatment that I could just slice it off. I would rather just have a pill that I can take and then everything's all better. But it's also like a lifestyle change. I mean, I know that this prevents you from doing a lot of activities you want to do, but actually those activities might help you to make this better, okay? I can see Ethan being disappointed. I think he was imagining me just getting out the sander and sanding these down, but it's just not that easy. It's a little more difficult and takes some commitment. So I think a nice thing to do would be to give you some topical medications that have some acid in them, chemical peel acids, so they help to kind of slough that area more quickly. And then ways that you can try to improve that, if you wanted to wear things that you didn't have the legs rub against each other, skin on skin, like boxer briefs.
I could give that a try.
Yeah, giving
Tighter
something,
fitting
right.
boxers.
And then also lifestyle changes, 'cause I think weight loss more than anything is gonna help to definitively improve it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try anything.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I heard that. That's what we're gonna hold you to.
I know I came here kind of expecting maybe that I could get some portion of it removed, but maybe I should make some more lifestyle choices, or better ones. I'm a little sad that Dr. Lee isn't really able to just do a procedure to fix it right away. Something she said is gonna take a while to alleviate this. I was kind of hoping that there was some kind of magical knife that she could just slice everything off with, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen today. Dr. Lee tells me that a lifestyle change or exercise can make this condition a lot better over time. And I feel that if I do that, you know, I really have an optimistic outlook on how this will go.